Siema, ja jestem Viktor Reznov i witam was w kolejnym odcinku z Deus Ex Human Revolution. Na wstępie jeszcze chciałem przeprosić za jakość poprzedniego odcinka. Chyba, że to jest tylko u mnie, nie wiem, że praktycznie wcale mnie nie było słychać. Żeby się tak nie stało, przyciszyłem teraz wszystko, jest tu przyciszone już. Także nie powinno teraz być takich problemów. Może po prostu za cicho mówiłem. Nie wiem, nie znam się. Także wczytaj. I Sarif, głównych administracji. Odbiliśmy już fabrykę, bazę, cokolwiek to było, laboratorium, nie wiem. I jesteśmy gotowi wrócić helikopterem. No, to zaczynajmy. Grupa Dobra, ale to już było i nie wróci więcej. Chodźmy pogadać z Faridą i wypieprzać z tego miasta czym najprędzej. Ale
Ready to leave now, Jensen?
Jensen. Yeah.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Tak. To będzie chyba taka redukcja tej serii początku. Wiktor, jest ta scenka na początku. Będę specjalnie tak montował, żeby były scenki. Pamiętam często... Dobrze. Z tego co pamiętam, bo do tego momentu doszłem, doszłem to brzmi bardzo dwuznacznie, doszedłem też, skończyłem tutaj, teraz zaczyna się freeplay, możemy chodzić po Detroit, cały kawał.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem.
Spierdala.
Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Czy ty mnie
Thanks.
podrywasz?
So, how's it feel? Being augmented.
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
I ta słynna ta I never asked for that. Myślę, że ludzie powinni przestać zadawać pytań refleksyjnie.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
Jak
I
to?
didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Ale moment, jak to doktor Reed powiedziała, że się przyzwyczaje? Że on się przyzwyczai? Przecież ją porwali. What the fuck? Ja mam teraz mindfuck. Ja mam teraz gruby, skurwysyński mindfuck. Nie mindfuck. No zapytaj.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Jebani najemnicy.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Sarif is not pleased.
Powinno się iść im wyjebać, powiedzieć ruszcie dupy, bo za to wam płacę, za to, po to jesteście na liście moich płat, żeby ruszyć dupy. Chodzi mi o takie listy płac mafii na przykład. Na liście mafii, nie? You know what I mean.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Sarif is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Dobra.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Rano. No to idziemy do ich Typhoon Spectre. A spierdalaj bambusie. Nie mogę wyjechać. Nie mogę wyjechać.
Talks all over the office, Mr. J. You really took care of those Purity First assholes. Wish I could have been there to see it.
Nie wiem, czy coś straciłeś. To nie Afryka. Drzwi się zamyka. Aktualizacja gazetki może, że im wybałem? Albo coś w ten sposób. To ja im wjebałem, a ty jakiś triumfalny powrót jazdy. Czytam. Dobra. Przeczytałem. Myślę, że wy też. Ja bardzo szybko czytam, także nie wiem, może
I think
było.
it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it that way. Seriously, it used to be that when David talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
What happened is that David made too many promises he couldn't keep. 20 years ago, Detroit was on its last legs, remember? And Sarif Industries promised to pick it back up.
Oh, like one company and one man can do that by himself. They're a bunch of ungrateful hacks, if you ask me.
Dobra. Ja sobie nie dać. Dzisiaj Ameryka to nie Afryka. Ojej. A czy mogę to ulepszyć? Pod którym to było podstawem? Czy ja mogę to ulepszyć? Szczep hakerski. No to... A, mam 2 praksis. To mógłbym... To weźmy wzmacniacz społeczny lepiej. I wtedy będziemy mogli nakłaniać mu... Szczep... hakerski dopiero... Potem ulepszymy. Pierdol się! Ojej! Nie, no dobra. Czekaj. Tu przeglądam twoje biuro. Tak, chcesz żreć. No właśnie, mam coś do jedzenia w tym? Nie, żeby to była... Mam jakiś baton problem. A to chyba daje te bateryjki, bo to jest do jakichś umiejętności chyba. No. Dalej.
Well,
Co
well,
mogę zrobić?
if it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields.
Pierdalej.
If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Jaka to jest suka, jak ja go nie lubię. Dwa. Mogę się gdzieś włamać. Dwa. No come on. No serio. Nie, to już byłem, już krążyłem. Ale fajny jest. A żeby się kurwa nie patrzył.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Oj tam, oj tam.
I'm hoping it'll pay off for us later. Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it. I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I
Yeah.
pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Well, maybe they didn't like being held off so long at the plant.
Is that my head of security speaking? Or the ex-cop? Listen, Adam, I don't want to squabble about this. I need you to get to the bottom of it. You've still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the
Dokładnie.
station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Ja jestem od tego, żeby działać na granicy prawa. Także... Gazeta, to nie? Hajsy, hajsy, hajsy. Ha 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 hajs, ha 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 hajs, ha 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 hajs. Patrz, nie mogę użyć jego windy. I haj na niarzu. Dobra, to jakie mamy misje? Odwiedziny w klinice Linus, podkreślę doktor Markowic. Śledztwo w sprawie terrorysty, samobójcy. Nie. Sztywna. Okej, rdzenie brunowych martwego terrorysty. Dobra. Will do. Jej. A ten... No,
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarif was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Okej. Spoks. Dobra. To o co są jakieś? Kible. Spuszczamy wszystkie piwowary. Let it flow. Ale będziesz kurwa za duży rachunek za wodę. Tu już nie ma, dobra. Teraz uciekamy. 4 tu bisiach, uciekamy. Dobra. Ale ładne miasto, ale nie, ładne miasto. Ładne widoki. Co ty? Co ty mi tu babo pierdolisz? Czego ty ode mnie chcesz? Security Manager. A tutaj... Mogę? Kurwa to. Wątpię.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. All our military contracts. Anyone got a look at it.
Kunda.
Jensen, remember me? No, it sounds too desperate. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah. Tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Bany haker. To może on był. Po co? Dlaczego?
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
No to mi powiedz. Dlaczego miałbym się
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Ludzie zmieniają. W końcu minęło 6 miesięcy.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
Nie no dobra.
I got it from here.
Lokalizuj blok Tyndala. Najpierw pójdziemy do tej kliniki. A mówię coś trzeba jeszcze wziąć, robić. Rodzaj bezpieczeństwa. Dobra, niech ci będzie. Dobra. Dobra, słuchaj. And the bottle of wine. Dobra, to. Robot sprzątający. No dobra, idziemy. Co jeśli zapiszę i spróbuję zeskoczyć? Najprawdopodobniej zginę. Nie mam już po co żyć. Dokładnie. Dokładnie. Dobra, no to najwyraźniej nie mogę zaskoczyć. Niestety. Wydaje mi się, że idę naokoło. Dokładnie. Wygląda, że jakbym skoczył, to też bym się zabił. Oj, dobra, jakieś tam pierdolety. Pierdolety. Dobrze. Zadania. Marszałknik trzeba pójść. Dziękuję. Tyle. I można sobie deaktywować jakieś, jak nie chcesz, żeby ci przeszkadzały.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
I'm sorry. It's not proper of me to come here and stir up bad memories, especially after what you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
I've never asked for it, właśnie. Nie, bądźmy optymistą.
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. about what happened to her, or rather about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Nie będę jej pytał o nagrodę.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. To dobra. To tak. To tak ogólnie to można przyjmować śmietniki. Symulator bezdomnego. Ja bym zrobił tutaj teraz cięcie i dopiero jak zejdziemy do kliniki. Ale tu jest coś dobrego. Tu jest coś dobrego. Tutaj o.
Well, shit. If it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Sarif done fixed you up good, ain't he? Give you new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure. Not after what happened 6 months ago. People said you's down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both. You, got any credit you can spare?
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more. Why you gotta insist on using them rules?
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me something that's worth it.
Yeah, I guess. So what you wanna know?
It's been a while since I walked the beat. Where would a less than exemplary citizen go these days if he needed to acquire some unlicensed firepower?
Well now, I hear there might be a gun seller or two around town. But an adventuring man, especially one fixed with some of that fancy techno-limbs Mr. Sarif makes, he might be able to acquire a few more if he's willing to go the extra mile. Shit, Captain. That all you got? I was you. I'd look for some bright lights coming out of the windows of a boarded up gas station
Oto ten, że ja ile dni zapłacę, to tym lepsze będą te. Tym lepsze będą. A! Ty.
You're almost busting the bank, Tish. This better be worth it.
Well now, what I suggesting here ain't exactly legal. And you being an ex-cop and all, I hope you won't take this the wrong way, but everybody knows the best weapons in town are locked up inside the police station.
Yes, and that would be very helpful if I were still a cop. But I'm not. So I don't have the computer codes needed to open the armory's door.
Yes, but Tish here does. I overheard two rookies discussing it while I was warming myself by the trash can fire in back of the station. They was bad-mouthing that new boy, Officer Nicefield, for choosing patriotism as a password. Said it was no wonder he was being fast-tracked. Whatever that means.
Ogólnie.
Fine. I'll bite. Tell me about this extra mile.
You was hear about the protest at Lim today? The one ass was about to get all violent till Mr. Sarif's factory stole all the news.
What about it?
Rumor has it, somebody wanted to make sure it got to Miss Eliza's attention. Maybe had a shooter in a high place somewhere, looking down on the Lim Plaza, aiming to turn things up a notch. Didn't happen, cause the factory, but you never know.
Dziennikarska prowokacja. Dziennikarska prowokacja. Nie, dobra. Masz piwko.
I wish I could offer you a drink, Tish. But I know you only like Hop Devil.
Oh, that's all right, Captain. It's the thought that counts.
Właśnie. Na razie.
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, Captain.
Will do. Will remember. M6 jest linkiem M5. Tak? Dobrze mówię? Tak. Nie chcę tego. A ile mam kredytów? 11,5 tysiąca. O, wydałbym wszystko.
You know who's behind these attacks on Sarif Industries, don't you? The same people who faked 9/11.
Aha. Czyli tam nie pierdolą samolot. Tylko pierdolnęło 5 samolotów.
These protests. These Lim people are drug.
Jeśli handlarze link to handlarzowe kombo się pogadzą na czymś takiemu, to tak samo jest z zwykłymi aptekami.
Mr. Jensen, David Sarif told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Rapazine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Sarif did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Sarif want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Sarif did make a generous donation to Lim in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuroenhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Take a look. Taki typ. Amunicja, tajfun, pokrywka. Na masę! No to kup. A mogę 2 kupić. No to kup 2.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Use it in good health. Dobrze. Tak zrobię. 3. Bank. Tak. Co to jest? Podwojenie zasięgu radaru 20 metrów. Moment, nie. Smazowanie. O! Uzyskiwanie informacji będą to kupmy na razie to. I gdzie jest ulepszenie? Zwiększenie ekwipunku tutaj jest. I no dopiero teraz mogę przejąć, więc no i to. No i dobra. Następne to zrobię ten Ikara, bo mogę gdziekolwiek się zjebać i tak przeżyję. Także chce mi się tam pochodzić.
Never been under anesthesia before. Is it true they stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising. We do it every day, several times over.
Coś tu ciekawego? No. O, coś o mnie. Dobra. Nic ciekawego tam. No, przesuń się typie. Jezus. Jakie to są typy.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
Dobra. 38 minut prawie. Nie wiem czy kończyć teraz, czy...
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's gotta be another entrance on the side of the building.
Czego się tego nie patrz? Wyjebaki? No to... Co?
Last night for a walk. But you might want to stay on a derelict road, knowing how the local gang feels about people with enhancements.
Dobrze. To tak, teraz udajemy się na stronę ulicy. Tutaj możemy wejść. Dobrze, wejdźmy tutaj. Jestem... No... Przepraszam tak długo, no ale... O, fuck, mate. Nie. No. Dobra, no to idziemy na podstawową policję. Ale to już zrobimy w następnym odcinku. Ja tymczasem bardzo serdecznie dziękuję wam za uwagę i mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Do następnego. Trzymajcie się. Wiktorowa strzała. Puu! Puu!